Hello, Debbie here. Welcome back to Barossa Valley Crafts. Today we're going to make this card. So they call it a split front, I think it is. So not too hard to make, so I will show you how to make it. So you don't really need any special equipment either, which is a bonus, especially if you're new and you don't have a lot of specialty tools. So let me show you how I have made this one. So to start off with, you will need a base card that is 5 3/4 by 9 1/2 inches or 14.5 by 24 centimetres. So you'll fold that in half to get your card base. Then you'll need to cut a piece of card. So this is the first matte layer, which is this white card here. And that is 5 1/2 by 4 1/2 inches or 14 by 11.5 centimetres. And that will go on here, so we'll glue it as we go. So I'm just using a Couture Creations quick dry adhesive glue here. A lot of people find their cards are curling when they're gluing. It's usually too much glue. You don't need a huge amount. So we'll just pop that on there. All right, now we'll just pop that aside. Now the next layer, so on this card, this is this blue here. So this is our second matte layer. So the card itself is 5 1/4 by 4 1/2 inches or 14 by 11.5 centimetres. So again, it's the same size as your previous matte card. So with this one, getting a ruler and a pencil, measure 1 1/2 inches or 4 centimetres from the right corner, bottom right corner, and put a little mark there. So that's 1 1/2 inches or 4 centimetres. And then again the same on the right edge, so 1 1/2 centimetres or, 1 1/2 inches or 4 centimetres. So you'll have these two little marks here. Now what we're going to do is cut from there down to that little mark and from there to that little mark. So we'll do that now. So I'll just bring in my little cutting machine, my trimmer. So I'm going to line it up on the top left corner to that mark on the right side. And cut. Now if you don't have one of these trimmers, you can just use a ruler and a craft knife, or you can draw the lines and just cut it with scissors. So then we'll go to that same point at the top, down to the other mark, and you can keep this and use it for something else, but we don't need it for this card. And they are going to sit here. So again, we'll glue it on as we go. So the papers I'm using today are from the Couture Creations Elegance collection. So if you want to use the same papers, you'll just have to find a stockist near you. There we go. And this one is going to go there. You can, if you prefer, use double-sided adhesive, but for this one it's just as easy to use the glue. Okay, so that's that part done. So you can see there you're getting the shape of your card. Now for your next layer, which in this case is the balloons, we're going to be using this one. So it's still from the Elegance collection. And we're going to do the same thing. So measuring 1.5 inches from the bottom right corner and up the right hand side. Now, given the paper I'm using, I can hardly see my marks, so I've actually done them on the back as well. So if you're having trouble seeing it, that's what you can do. And again, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to cut from this corner to this mark. So we'll just line that up. And trim it. And then again from that down to the mark here. Where are we? There it is. And turn that off. Okay, we'll just get the trimmer out of the way. Now, if you wanted to, the pieces that you've cut from there, you can keep that for another card. Now we're going to attach these to the matte layers there. So we'll pop some glue on. When you are gluing, make sure you don't go too close to the edge, otherwise it'll ooze out. And you really don't want to do that if you can avoid it. So pop that one there. And this one on the other side. Okay, so there's that part done. Now what we're going to do, so from one of the pages I have fussy cut some of the flowers from this Elegance collection, and I have placed it on some gold holographic foil and then cut around that. So I'm going to sit that there. And I've just found a happy birthday sentiment, which is going to go on there. And then just going through my stash, I found some little die cuts that I had. So I'm going to pop those up in this corner. And I'm going to pop this ribbon over the top with the little flowers on it. So we'll do these first. So I'm just going to pop a dot of glue on here. And we'll pop the little die cut leaves down. There we go. So you can just place them wherever you like, however you like. Now I'm just going to put another spot of glue on there and attach the flowers with the ribbon. Just give it a bit of a press, make sure it's stuck down. And then we'll attach these. So I'm going to do, I'll put this one onto the card. I'll probably pop that one in about there. And then I've got some foam dots here. I'm going to put that on the back of this just to give it some dimension and raise it a bit. And I'll pop that on here. Here we go. So obviously you can decorate to suit whatever occasion you're celebrating. And then this is also from the same collection, and I'm going to pop that on the inside. So I'll just pop some glue on here. And that can go on the inside to do your greetings. And that's it. The glue hasn't quite dried yet. But there it is. How's that? It's a nice easy card to make. So there's the measurements if you want to see those again to do your matte layers. And if you'd like to join me on my Facebook groups, I have 2 of those, Card Making for Beginners and Beyond and Barossa Valley Crafts. And you're more than welcome to join. Just answer the questions to join if you want to. And if you enjoyed this, please do give me the thumbs up and do subscribe if you'd like to be notified, as there's more tutorials that I do. I try and do one every Friday. When time permits, sometimes I'll do more. Thank you for joining me and see you all later. Bye.